Hi friends, I'm here with a little talk about context setting. I feel like the more I try and articulate this, the easier or clearer it gets for myself. And so this is for me, as always, and hopefully it's useful for you as well. And even if it's not, it's okay. So why are we doing this? What is this about? For me, I think it might be useful to talk about what it's not about anymore. In the beginning, my physical practice was somehow a way of helping improve me so that someday I would be good. So premise is something's wrong with me, and if I try hard and do these things, then maybe someday I'll be good and worthy and, who knows what. It's not a very solid premise. When you look at it too hard, it's like good for who, good for what, who gets to decide. But in the meantime, I'm just trying like heck to do my best, and there's some goal out there that I might get to. But I'll tell you what, I've come to not believe in that. So even when you get lots of poses, there's not necessarily happiness. Even when I get what I think I want in life, there's not necessarily any sustained happiness. I might have a moment of satisfaction in the getting of it, and then I'm back to a feeling of lack. So, new context. And probably all of us have had the experience of not a problem. So this happens situationally, occasionally. Everything is going the way you like it. Maybe if it's even just a moment of one with what is happening. Life is occurring and there's nothing about it I want to change, if even for a moment. So we can spend our whole lives trying to create the situations that have that occur because it feels really good. And that could be described as the first part of my life, really trying to control everything and everybody, especially myself, to have a moment of peace inside. So new premise is that I want to be okay with life as it's occurring in all its manifestations, not just the narrow little way where things go the way I want them to, but the whole shebang. So my whole life is then my practice. And what I'm doing here on my yoga mat is like mini life. It's like life light, because it doesn't matter that much. It really doesn't matter that much if my hamstrings are long, if my quads are strong, if my right and left are balanced. Like, who cares, really, in the big picture? But it's putting that practice in action. So a seated meditation practice is wonderful. Take a few moments every day if possible. Slow down, go inward, and be with what is. But, being with what is when nothing is going on is one thing. Being with what is when there's action that needs to take place, decisions to be made, effort, intensity, all the things that happen in life that may be challenging to be with what is. So for me, my physical practice and my teaching are giving me lots of different situations, the poses are situations, that I get to practice feeling. Some things I don't like feeling so much. I do mental backflips to not feel it. So feeling what's here. Of course, taking appropriate action. If what I feel is that I am going beyond my physical limits, then backing off, finding, okay, my full expression, given this body, its abilities right now, everything I know about proper alignment and my limits and all that, using all of that to do my best. And then let it be like that, however that is. And so when it's like I want it to be, yeah, that's great, happy, easy. None of us need to work on that one. When it's how I don't really prefer it to be, that's where the growth is. That's where I get to expand my capacity to take in life in all its manifestations. And so here is a low stakes environment where we get to practice that. And then I leave myself breadcrumbs, how to do that, how to feel overwhelmed and take a moment, slow down, feel how it is, see if there's appropriate action that needs to be taken, and allow discomfort to be there, allow uncertainty to be there, allow intensity, subtlety, all the things to be there. Because they're going to be there whether I allow it or not. That's the secret. But it's the difference between suffering and freedom. So then we take that and we apply it out there. Our children are our teachers, our partners are our teachers, our life situations are those moments where we get to practice like feeling how it is, of course doing what you need to do, still taking action, and expanding to take it all in with grace, with love, with acceptance. So that's the context with which I'm working. Maybe that works for you. And the cool thing is you can do that no matter what your physical practice is. You may or may not like a vinyasa practice, which is what I offer. You do it in your physical practice or whatever it is in your life. So hopefully that helps. Feel free to write me with questions, comments. I like to talk about this so much. I'm refining my context, and doing that with others really helps me. All right, have a great day.